Hey folks, Jeff Wasley here in Cold Bay, Alaska, owner and operator of Four Flyways Outfitters. Here going over a few frequently asked questions by our guest. The first one is waders. Basically, everything you do here, you're going to want waders unless we're in the uplands hunting ptarmigan. Whether it's fishing, duck hunting, brant hunting, you're going to want your waders. So September and October, you can definitely get by with breathable waders. Get into November, December, and January, you might think about doing neoprene waders. We'll be doing a lot of layout boat hunting and the weather gets colder, so neoprene waders are preferred on the late season sea duck hunts. Often you'll be in the layout boats and that extra insulation helps. You can also ship your waders up in advance if you don't want to worry about them being bumped on the plane ride. Another question is people want to be able to shoot sea ducks and catch a bunch of salmon, and unfortunately that's not reality here. Our main silver fishing is August and September. We get a few in October, but they end quickly, and that's just when the sea ducks just start. And by sea ducks I mean a few harlequin and scoters around. So unfortunately, you cannot get a bunch of nice sea ducks to mount and catch salmon on the same trip. We also often get single hunters asking if we take single hunters, and we do. You may be paired with another single hunter, but we do take single hunters. Some of our guests in early season want to bring up their dogs to get in on the action, and that's fine. We just ask that you go over your travel with your airline to make sure you can do it. And then if you want to bring your dog, to make sure it's well behaved and non-aggressive, as we'll have other dogs in camp. Folks also ask me about trip insurance, especially with COVID and whatnot. My answer is always the same, is to get trip insurance. Weather happens out here frequently. Planes can have mechanical delays. You could get sick. Your hunting partner could get sick. A lot of stuff. People back home could get sick. Just get trip insurance, peace of mind that your hunt is protected. Often people ask about getting ammunition and renting firearms from us, and we can definitely do that. It's becoming more difficult with TSA and different airlines restricting the amount of ammo you can bring up. So you will need to arrange that with us, but you can get ammunition from us here in camp and rent guns from us. It's becoming more common for our guests to rent guns and get shells from us just as a convenience factor, and we often hunt saltwater practically every hunt, so it's less wear and tear on their guns. Folks ask us if they need to bring a cooler, and you can bring a cooler, you can ship a cooler up, you can contact me in the summer and have me pick one up for you and ship it out here, but you will want some sort of cooler to take home your birds and or fish. Another common question is, do we still hunt brant in the late season, meaning November and December out here? And absolutely we do, and we have high success on brant the entire season. The February 2021 count out in this area was 60,000, making it the biggest wintering area that I know of for Pacific brant. So we definitely hunt brant through the season in Cold Bay. Folks often ask if they can bring up a non-hunting or non-fishing companion, and you can, and there is a cost that is less than the full rate, and we will work that out with the individual. Another tip would be to contact me if you have a lot of questions, and I'm happy to answer questions and go over this stuff, but it's really hard for me during the season. With me being in Alaska and working all day and doing our stuff all day, it's really hard for me to get back to folks while we're guiding. Basically February through July, that's a good time to get a hold of me. Even if I'm up here, I'll get a hold of you. I'll have more time then to go over all this stuff. It's very important to be properly prepared, and I'm happy to help you.